Guys, welcome to Crypto Chat UK again. Just got back about 2 seconds ago from the Crypto Investor Show in London, down at the QE2 exhibition centre place. Absolutely phenomenal. Loved it. I mean, I'm that geeky. I've still got the lanyard on. I mean, look at that. Ridiculous. I mean, talk about crypto geek. Anyway, really enjoyed it. Straight away, as soon as we get the usual crypto guys chatting away in the queue. I think there was well over 2,000 people there, probably a lot more. But by the time we got there, I think they were saying there was going to be 2,000 at least. It was pretty cramped. I think the organisers were a bit concerned about how many people, so they made a few things and sorted a few other rooms out, another room out downstairs. But it was all good. Some great information. Anybody who I chatted to there, if they ever watched this, really appreciate the chats that we had. Quite enlightening. There's some people with some really good knowledge of the crypto. Superb stuff. So if you do have any gaps in any knowledge or anything that you don't know about, you want to know about, these events are brilliant for that. I mean, you know, they're all thinking and investing and doing the things that we do. I learned a little bit about eToro that, you know, I was completely blind to, that I didn't know. Not really been a big fan of eToro and so forth. But anyway, the other stuff, very good. A couple of people I've seen down there that I've seen online before, chatted to them. All the stalls and all the events and everything seemed good. It's a pity you can't do it all. So I kind of stuck to the main event. I won't go through all that. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're thinking about any of these events, don't even think about it. Just go down to them straight away. It's phenomenal. I did enlighten me a few things people said. A couple of people said later on in the day on stage were very good. Some new ways to look at, you know, currencies and how they work, and how the cryptos are going to perhaps fill a need that we want for the future, and how disruptive it can be, you know, or will be as far as we're concerned. But also talked about regulation and all sorts of other stuff. It was absolutely awesome. I think one thing that did come out that did stick in my mind was a chap on the stage turned around and said that, unless I misheard him, it seemed a bit of a shock to me, to be honest, that by the end of next year, or certainly not too far in the distant future, it will be worth 7 trillion, the whole market. Now, I don't doubt that can happen and will probably happen in the future, but I was thinking perhaps by the end of this year it might be 1 trillion. Total market capitalization, or, you know, going into 2019, depending on how this year goes and pans out. We did look at ICO'S. If you don't know already, I'm very, very careful when it comes to ICO'S. I know you can make a lot of money, but they are a bit riskier. Definitely enlightened me also about the number. I was always worried about the number of currencies, the number of cryptos coming out, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter that the market will be saturated to a degree. In fact, it can be a positive thing, depending on how many top players end up and how many cryptos will end up. Really, the number of them coming out doesn't really matter. You know, the usefulness of them, the value of them, will, you know, come through in the end to see what happens. Yeah, so I just wanted to mention, Crypto Investor Show, absolutely awesome. If you get a chance to go to any shows, go to them. You can, you know, if you look at the itinerary, you can pick the stuff that you're more interested in, of course. There is a few giveaways and freebies and stuff like that. Some great knowledgeable people to tap into. And, you know, if you've got anything to tell them and discuss with them, if you've got any questions about that, it's great. You've also obviously got the crypto geeks down there as well, you know, showing off their stuff. It's fantastic. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. So I would recommend it to anyone. Glad I'm back. I'm absolutely knackered. I think we'll get a few more people together next time for the next show. But while we're here, let's have a quick look at the market before I go. Let's have a look. There was a competition on, and I was really close. We had to name the number for Bitcoin by the morning. I don't know if that's refreshed that anyway, but basically I was really close, but somebody else won it, and they won, well, a load of coins on something, that some ICO. Anyway, at the moment Well, it's not looking too bad. I mean, we're looking at 363 billion. We know we'd had a big drop. Market cap had dropped considerably before. If you look at Ethereum's down to $688. Ripple 79 cents, but not been that for a long time. So we are looking at quite a substantial drop recently. So it probably is the time. Well, it is the time to look at the ones that you want, get investing in, get buying. Like we all say, not a financial advisor, but I think if you've been looking at anything, have a closer look at it, see where it is, see if it's at the price you want it at, and get buying. They're starting to go up again now, quite a few of them. They're going to go the other way, no doubt. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm knackered. I've got my glass of wine now, so I'm going to have that, relax, and go for a shower. I will speak to you guys soon.